Hey guys, I'm Tim.
I'm Spencer.
And I'm Bob.
And this is the Board Game Rundown, and today we're going to do a preview for Locked Out. So in Locked Out, this is a semi-cooperative, not at all cooperative game. We are basically space pirates. We broke into this ship because we're going to steal it. But it turns out that the ship had like a mechanism which goes, I don't think so, and is rerouting us in the wrong direction. And we are running out of oxygen, fuel, and power for the ship. So we're scrambling through the ship. We're trying to find the access card so that we can get to the computer and send it back to the right spot, like our good old pirate base. If we are able to get it to the pirate base, then we are going to total up all the values in our hand, and that's going to be the high score, and then that's the best pirate because they stole the most stuff.
Yep.
If we do not succeed there, then the lowest score in your hand wins because you are the most cooperative player, because that means you were giving up goodies to try to help get through this ordeal. So basically what's going to happen on a turn is you're going to have to move one space into one of these rooms. These rooms will have decks that are associated with them. You're going to draw a card from that deck, and then you can choose to play any number of cards from your hand. They could be access cards. They could be resource cards, right? Which will then help stave off the depletion here. If you play an access card, though, you're suspicious that the other guys aren't necessarily pulling their weight. So you're going to accuse one of them of having an access card and not playing it.
J'accuse.
And so basically you pick a player. They could go, yeah, I've got one, and throw it down. Or they could be like, no, I don't. And then you're going to get to look at half of their cards rounded up. And if they have an access card, that gets revealed, it gets played. Because what we're trying to do is when we start off, we're just like in this blue area here, and we need 4 orange access cards to get into the orange area. Once we get into the orange area, we'll start finding more of the purple access cards, and that's going to let us get onto the onboard computer, which will then let us redirect the ship. So again, we're trying to do this. We're searching all these rooms, and then so because if I play like oxygen or fuel or something like that, it slows these down. Because if this runs out, that's our game timer. If that runs out, then that's when we're going to go for the lowest score, like who has the lowest score. So there's some strategies here. You can withhold some cards. You can. Like later on in the game when I kind of figured it out, or at least in a different game other than the first one, it was like, oh, I need some of these resource cards to like gum up my hand a little bit so that if I want to sit on some of those access cards because they're worth so many points, like maybe you get to see those instead. Another fun thing is if you are in a room with somebody while they're searching the room, they draw, you get to look at that card and decide, I'll take that, but then you've got to give them a card from your hand. So that's also kind of a fun thing that can happen. But anyways, that's basically like the real quick version of how you play this. We banged out a couple of games with Teach really fast. This game is very straightforward. There's not a ton of mechanics to it, and that's not a bad thing for what this game does.
Mike's CPR, right? The crunch per rule.
Yeah. And I feel like there's a decent amount of crunch per rule with this. But I want to give you guys a chance to talk about it. Spencer.
I really like that kind of dichotomy between trying to get points and trying to sabotage everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, Spencer's secretly very evil.
Yeah, because at the end of the first game, I realized, oh, they have a lot more points than I do, and I have like crap cards, but we're running out of oxygen, and if I don't give the oxygen card I have in my hand, I might win.
Yeah.
Well, end the game early and win.
Yeah. So I can collect all of the resource cards, but of course they're worth 10 points each as well.
Right.
But it's not that much, so
Comparatively.
yeah, I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, because there's some of those purple cards are 100 points, and I was very excited because I had both of them, and when it became evident that we were going to run out of resources before the computer was going to get reset, I'm like, I gotta dump these. And then of course Bob swoops in and redirects the computer to save everyone.
Team player.
I also like how you have to move. Before anything else, you have to move one room. So you can strategically place yourself in such a way or accidentally get yourself in a room where you're going to have to share with someone. Or you're trying to get down here because you got to get down here to win.
There's a little bit of like chess with that, right? Like where I'm moving.
Yeah, it's
a little bit of a dance.
A little bit, yeah.
Bobby, what'd you think?
Well, the one thing I would push back on is we're not stealing the ship, Tim. We're commandeering.
Oh, okay.
We're going to commandeer the ship. But no, I did enjoy the you're going to each little room, you're drawing these cards, you can choose to play them, and it's almost like a push your luck to yes, where I was like sitting on multiple key cards, trying to get a bunch of points on the earlier game, and then we were running out of resources, and I was trying to dump those cards to not have those cards in my hand, making sure I've got the extra movement cards and be close to the purple. So as soon as we hit our fourth purple key card, I was able to take 2 moves and get up there and trigger the end. This was a lot of fun. For as fast as this plays, like it was a good little time.
Yeah, I kind of just echo all the things you guys said. This game, I love the theme of it. The theme's super fun, and the art on the cards is cool. There's a few jokes in there here and there, you know. So there's some nice.
It
things.
definitely looks like the thing from Destiny.
Oh yeah, it does.
Thing that follows
Yeah,
you
it sure
around.
does. And then there's a Babblefish hidden in here, which I was very excited.
Yep.
This looks like the
there's
thing
a flux
from.
capacitor.
There's a flux capacitor. That looks like the bird from. Is that Hercules? Not Hercules.
That does not look like
I know what you're
Bubo
talking-
from Clash of the Titans.
No.
No,
No, that's
Bubo's
an
That's a
owl.
mechanical bird. Okay, that's fair.
Bubo's an owl. So other than that, Bob's opinions have been pretty on point with the game. But no, this was super fun. Really fast to teach, learn, and play, which is great because not every game needs to be a Lacerda, right? There is always room in my collection for crazy, wild games, like 15, 20 minutes of just accusing people of stuff and
Of not contributing to the greater good.
yeah,
Spencer.
But while you're also not contributing to the greater good, but super fun. I really appreciated this.
I also like how the way that the resources work. It's not giving you the resources, just preventing it from going down. So
Yeah.
if I have
Yes.
a bunch of power in my hand, oh well, it was too late because I can't do
Right.
more than one.
Right. Well, I mean, you could if you want to dump the points,
Well, that's
Yeah.
or you could sit on the points. So yeah, and again, right, like that crunch per rule.
Yeah.
There's some really interesting choices to be made, but not so many that it is gonna like paralyze you. Right. You
Right.
still have got.
You move, you draw a card.
You move, you draw a
There's no
card.
analysis
Or am I
process.
playing a card or not? And so I mean, really, the turns move really quick,
Yep.
and the game moves really quick, and especially once you've got a player or two under your belt, like it gets mean and really fast.
We
And
played
with-
twice in 30 minutes.
Yeah, and when
Yeah.
that was with 3 players, I mean, so
Sure.
you'll add
And it adds more people.
you'll add 5 or 10 minutes maybe for more players,
Was it
but
3 to 6? Is that what you said?
yeah,
That's
but I
pretty
mean
good count.
with 3
Even
to
with
6.
6 people, I couldn't see a single game lasting more than 30 minutes.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Um,
So yeah,
because
well, 30
again,
to
the
45,
way
that's pretty accurate.
the way
Yeah.
those resources go down so fast.
Yeah, they're definitely a timer.
So super fun, really clever. I really
Bring
enjoyed
your reading
this.
glittle this because this
Yeah,
is
that's a prototype.
It's prototype, but it is pretty small font.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that's why it fits in this little tiny box.
That's right.
So-
That's right. So I will just go ahead and ask you guys if you would recommend this, Spencer.
Oh yeah, I would definitely recommend this.
Yeah. How about you, Bobby?
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah, I would definitely say that if any of the stuff we've said sounds appealing to you, it is 100% worth a look. This is a nice small box, travels easy.
Yep,
I can
easy-
see
easy
them,
traveler.
I could see them adding to this very easily. You know,
Yeah,
different
just
kinds
different
of stuff.
rooms or different cards to add in. Yeah.
Yeah, but the theme is an A+, and the gameplay was really good, really fun. Anything else before we sign off?
I think that's it.
We're good.
All right. We all really recommend Locked Out. This was so much fun, and I'm really glad we had an opportunity to look at it. So for the board game rundown, I've been Tim.
I'm Spencer.
I was locked out.
Are you sitting on a key card?
No.
I don't believe you. Show me half your hand.
It's all points. Sorry.
Oh, boo. Thanks for watching.
And you can say the title's only 3 words.